Hi everybody, it's Chrissy with addictedtoallthingspretty.com, and today I'm going to review KeraCare's new Natural Textures line, which is a new collection that they came out with, which consists of 6 products, and they're all geared towards natural hair care, curly hair, and it's new, so I'm hoping that this collection ends up in Target soon, because they have some products that are in Target locations now. So all the products are numbered with basically different steps. The first one is going to be your cleansing cream, which is a moisturizing, sulfate-free curl wash. It's not really, because it does look like it's a conditioner, and it's not at all. It has a really rich lather. I only use this for, I don't even use this for co-washing. I use this more for in between. It's almost like it's in between clarifying and co-washing. That's the only time I use this, because it is really moisturizing, but I didn't notice anything the first time I used it. It wasn't until the second or third time, once I started using it with the rest of their collection, that I started to notice that it does work really well. I do hate the packaging, because my thing is this. First off, when you're in the shower and you're washing your hair and things like that, you don't want to have to scoop up much of anything unless it's a deep conditioner, which by that time you're probably not in the shower anyway, depending on what you do. But I don't like using jar shampoos. I've never liked jar shampoos. So with this one, it is a little different. You do want to use it for, instead of you working it into your hair, you do want to leave it on for about 5 minutes, and then you rinse it out. It has a really, really, really rich lather, so you don't need much at all, which when you put it in a jar, it's kind of hard to control how much product you're using. So that's that one. The next one, there's 2 products that consist of step 2. There's the daily hair milk, and there's the leave-in conditioner. The leave-in conditioner you can also rinse out. It's good for detangling. It's really good, but it's not as heavy as I would have liked it to be. But again, it is a leave-in as well. But it's not bad at all, and I actually really like it. And I'm thinking the consistency is really good. So it did bind my curls pretty well and things like that. I just wished it was a little bit heavier, but I completely understand why it's not as heavy once I got into the other products. This is the hair milk, which is a daily hair sustainer. You basically use this almost like a refresher. It is a light moisturizer. The best way I can explain this one is it is a true hair milk. And I'm hoping you guys can see the texture. It's a thick cream. However, it doesn't do anything for my curls at all. It's just basically like a light creamy moisturizer. Similar to, and I really hate to make this comparison, but as far as the usage, it would be similar to Luster's Pink, or like the Motions hair lotion, things like that. I didn't see this as being a definite must-have. No matter how much I tried to incorporate it in my routine, when I use this collection, I just didn't feel that it was an absolute must-have product. It's just a light cream-based moisturizer, but their styling products are pretty moisturizing by themselves, depending on which one you use. So, step 3 consists of 3 different curling creams and custards. So the first one, let's see here. The first one is going to be the Twist and Define cream, which they state it's for shiny twist outs, twisting your hair, and again it has castor oil, amla, Ayurvedic botanical oils. It has water. All these products have water. This also has sunflower seed oil, glycerin. This one was my favorite one of all. The consistency is pretty thick, as you can tell. The consistency is pretty thick. But you can use this on wet hair. You can use this on wet or damp hair. It's really good for that. It takes it all in. It defines the curl. I just fell in love with this. You need it. The second one is their butter cream, which I was really surprised about. It's very similar to their hair milk, but it's a lot more moisturizing, and it's a thicker cream base, so you can use it as a hair dressing and things like that. And that's what it looks like. And I actually have a hair in it, but that's what it looks like. Again, it's really thick. And what you want to do is, you don't want to really use this on damp hair. You want to use this on dry hair. focus on your ends. Great for twist outs. If you do dry twist outs, that's what you want to use for sure. But it does work really, really well. And I was surprised by it. I did a dry twist out, and my curls were popping. So that one is a must have. Now the next one, which I was surprised about, it's a defining custard. And it's not very tacky at all. It does work. It works well when you want to slick down your edges. If you're looking for like a gel, things like that. It works really good. It's not as tacky as let's say Kinky Curly, the curling custard. It's not as tacky. It's not sticky at all. And it's great for curls and coils. So you can use this on damp hair. I don't suggest that you use this on dry hair at all. Either soaking wet, depending on your routine, either soaking wet or at least damp, but definitely not dry hair, because it is more of a gel. But this one also has oils in it and things like that, so it's pretty flexible. So that's basically going to be your gel. They all work together. They all list their pH level, which you can see right there. They all have pretty thorough directions on how to use them. You know what? I actually, despite how I feel about the Curl Sustainer, the hair milk, the collection works really well. I noticed that I had 0 to very few fairy knots, which are those single strand knots. Even after me wearing my hair out, you know, wearing a twist out for a week at a time and things like that. So I can say, you know, hey, my hair did benefit from it, because any other time, no matter what, I would still get fairy knots. At least I would find one every other day. And for me to have none to maybe 1 or 2 a week is just amazing. The smell is different. It's there, and they all pretty much have the same smell. I like the smell, but it may not be for everybody. It's a little musky, a little spicy, and it's also sweet. Now, it doesn't linger in your hair for long, but you can still faintly smell it. So depending on it's not overpowering or anything like that. So depending on how sensitive you are to fragrances and things like that, it may not work for you. But I actually like the smell. It's not fruity or anything like that. It's just and it has that nice clean smell as well. So that concludes everything. I'll list the ingredients and also the prices, where to find it. I'll post that information in the info box, as well as on Addicted to All Things Pretty. And if you guys have any questions or anything like that, just let me know, and have a good day. Thanks.